Well, Murphy's Law, it's a little loud out here. I just dropping people. I'm right across from the OSU football game. I don't get calls like for weeks and even months on end. And I'm using my credit cards, maxing them out. And then suddenly I get a dozen calls and bookings all at the same time for these football games. And I'm juggling two cars, and I'm paying half of my nut to my other guy because he's using his own Suburban. So I got a car sitting at home that with no driver to put in it. And when you pick these people up, you know, it's private planes coming into the airport that kind, or picking up at hotels. And they always change their agenda at the last minute when they're getting in a car. I'm like, I'll do what I can. You know, this is as close as it can get. I'm at the Bravo restaurant, which is the only thing open. Hop, skip, and a jump from the stadium, which is over there. There's the towers. This was all backed up an hour ago. But I know how to get in without, you know, sitting in traffic for an hour. I went all the way down south and then came back up. So my other guy, they pulled the same thing on him. They wanted to be dropped off and picked up at Lane and High, which is in the middle of campus on the other side of the stadium. And it's a clusterfuck. The traffic, I told him, I said, these guys, they're going to be waiting 2 hours for us to get back in there after the game, you know? And if they get pissy, it's too bad. Plus, I find out he wants to send the car back, even though they're paying hourly. The deal is the car stands by near the stadium. You know, we can sit here and relax. But he's sending my other guy all the way back downtown to some hotel where he sits there for a half an hour to an hour waiting on people who are loud and unruly. And he takes them all the way up North High to Lane and High, which is a clusterfuck. Takes him forever. Yeah, I'm good. And I'm like, I contact the client and I contact their office. And I talked to the young lady. I said, look, you know, it's okay for folks to change their plans and all that, but this isn't like an hourly rental, an hourly booking where you know, we can drive you around here and there and do things. This is like game day nonsense. And going back and forth like that, it just ties up the vehicle for hours and uses 3 times the gasoline. There he is. There's my guy. Robert, good to see you again.
Fucking man.
Yeah, but I know, but we're making a couple of dollars anyway.